But there must always be time off from the demands of public life, and when King Juan Carlos invited the Wales to join his family for a holiday at their summer palace, Diana jumped at the chance of showing her son something other than the cold and wet of Balmoral. Charles wasn't so sure, but it turned out to be a great success, and photographers captured the relaxed atmosphere, even if the host dogs didn't quite rise to the occasion. Compared to the strict routines of British royal households, the Spanish royals prefer to keep formalities to a minimum, and at their holiday retreat on the island of Majorca, Juan Carlos and his wife, Queen Sofia, encouraged guests to adopt their more flexible ways. Under the warm Mediterranean sun, a more relaxed Prince Charles seemed to emerge in casual short sleeves and boating shoes. For Diana too, the sun worked its charm. Motherhood fulfilled one of her earliest ambitions, and as her second son had now reached the age of wanting to explore, she seemed to particularly enjoy watching his curiosity develop. Such a huge crowd of press photographers was obviously a little daunting to begin with, but a 3-year-old looks to his elder brother for a lead, and the more experienced Prince William was already sizing them up. Harry's finger was soon in its usual place, and the youngest member of the Wales family began to rather enjoy being the centre of so much attention. Prince William is a spirited little boy, taking after the Spencers in his confidence and determination. Diana has described him affectionately as her little thug. In contrast, Prince Harry has inherited his father's more sensitive approach. His is a thoughtful, peaceful personality, often described by observers as laid back. As a mother, Diana understands their different natures and tries to bring out the best in both of them. She's certainly more protective of her younger son and likes to try and shield him from the harsher effects of public attention. But in William, she sees much of her own vitality and enjoyment of life, and there's a strong bond between them. Two such different sons make considerable demands on a mother's sensitivity, but Diana's early career as a nursery school teacher was invaluable and has helped expand her natural aptitude for motherhood. Being there with a helping hand for her two sons is an absolute priority. For her, they and her husband come first, and all official duties have to be planned around their activities. This is a rare glimpse of a royal family at play. To try and create as normal an upbringing for their children as possible, Diana and Charles keep photo calls to a minimum. The princes have a lifetime of public duties ahead of them, and the aim is to delay their entry into the full glare of world publicity until they're absolutely ready. Just now, they're two boys enjoying a Spanish holiday with their parents. The only difference is that half the world's press has turned up, and the filming is not for a home video. At the school sports day, she was again there to support her sons. It's an important fixture in any child's calendar, a day not to be missed. Wetherby's 120 boys range from 4.5 years to 9 years old, and are mainly from local affluent families. Amongst the excited crowd of parents, Diana was for once just another mum, free of the responsibility of having to give a performance herself. A day off from public duties, all her thoughts were focused on encouraging Harry in his first competition. And the race was on. A natural sportswoman herself, Diana's enthusiasm was infectious, and Harry ran a true course straight into his mother's waiting arms. Though not amongst the winners, he was still carried off in triumph by his proud mum. There's a strong sports tradition on both sides of the family. The Windsors excel in horsemanship, the Spencers in swimming and tennis. Prince William's race was on next, and exuberant as ever, the heir to the throne was on the start line raring to go. William finds it difficult to keep still even for a moment, and now there's just time for a quick dance routine to get wound up for the race. But soon it was Diana's turn to face some competition. Barefoot and jostling for position, there was no royal preference, it was just mother against mother. But But her efforts paid off, a wide smile, and it was a photo finish. "It's the first time in my life I've ever won anything like this," she said. To survive, a 20th century monarchy must move with the times while somehow retaining a mystique, and each generation must bring its own style to the task. Children are a royal family's lifeline, and public duties start early. For Princess Beatrice and Prince Harry, the view from the Buckingham Palace balcony was definitely getting boring. Marching bands were all very well, but things had gone on for far too long, and a diversion was needed. Mum's hat seemed a good target to start with. Perhaps if pulled hard enough it might come off. Oops, too late. The attack had been spotted, but there was something really worth trying to grab hold of. But why are things always so out of reach? There is the music, I suppose. Why not try a quick dance? We can practice a few steps. That's it, we've got the rhythm going. However, Mother doesn't think so that's that, and it's back to the marching band.
My name is Harriet Williams. I'm a good little girl. And when I gave some flowers to Princess Diana, I took them back. I wanted to give them to my mummy. My mummy was very embarrassed. It was very nice for the blind people when she came.